Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good? The strongest sage has probably got to be my not so much anticipated anime anymore, just because the characters do feel like they're doing the same old thing since episode 1. I was hoping they would break into a little bit more of a different personality here and there, but that might be asking too much. Regardless, I still do enjoy it. I think the world building, I think the characters have really good potential of being really just broken overall without the main character. For instance, the archer girl is shooting three monsters at the same time with ease. We have the girl who is enchanting stuff and capable of making armor the same time she's taught it. So these are really big changes to these characters, but at the end of the day, their personalities don't change at all, and they're still young at heart, right? Like, they're still really young characters. The thing that was really cool about this week's episode as well is learning how much stuff he's actually made over time, and that people have pretty much got it, and they treat it as like holy treasure. And no one knew how to use the sword that he created, but as soon as he picks it up, it's a godsend. He's actually patting himself on the back from the past. Present him is patting the back of past back. Sorry, that's hard to think about. But regardless, he then gets a pendant that every single time he gets a kill, the magic power of the monster is then transferred into even more XP. So he is pretty much power leveling the girls up to a point where they are going to be astronomically stronger than they can understand. And we don't really get a status, right? We don't get like a stat of, oh, they're level 15 or they're level this or that. So it was weird to hear about experience points when they haven't really elaborated further on people's levels in general, right? Like, experience points comes more or less with grinding in a video game, not just something that you obtain because you kill a beast here and there, right? So it begs more question of what is this experience really going to? Does it go to the Crest? Do the Crests have to get experience like he was saying in the first episode where he maxed out his Crest and he can't go any further? Is that the type of stuff he's doing with this XP? I can't tell as of right now. But outside of that, him fighting this or like this floor boss and absolutely destroying it and not taking any damage, because supposedly if he got hit he would die, which I'm kind of tired of hearing in shows, to be honest. I think that's another thing that kind of turned me away from the overall talk about it. Is if he's as broken as he is and he's as strong as he is, to think that he can't make something. I mean, he could clearly make barriers and all that stuff, but to act like the attack is actually going to hit him kind of made it seem more or less that he jumped in there haphazardly without really thinking it through, and he just knows that I have all the power needed. It's just that he doesn't have nearly as much mana. Like, he can't spam magic like he used to as he could with the other crests, because you just get more mana. You're not an average mage at that point. But regardless, I have high hopes for this show. The characters is super badass, but at the end of the day, will it just become an overpowered character doing overpowered things, or will there be some good mixes and turns? Because even the demons don't seem too bright. Hearing and feeling the power of this hero, and yet not really taking actions until maybe next week's episode. So with that being said, I hope y'all having an amazing day, night, evening. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace. Oh, like and subscribe.